Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's time for more Space Empires 5. I'm your lovely host, Kelvin. So I'm actually going to scrap the shipyard. It's unfortunate that I have to do that, but it has to be done. And I say that because, well, it's no use to me at this point. Like, it really isn't. We're also going to pull off a large base construction. I need to get a practical warship going. Like, I really do. So we've got to get to work on that. Our weapons and shield technology are amazingly high right now. I've overinvested them in them even. So right now oops, not medium heavy. We want medium. I want light cruisers. I need something practical that I can build. As much as I like the Death Star, one, it would actually kill me to build that, and I'm not even joking when I say that. It would legitimately destroy my empire to build that. The maintenance cost on that thing is huge for anyone paying attention. Now, I'm going to need 2 rock colonies and a gas colony, actually. Good, okay. Because we're going to use the Ragotha system as a resource production region. There are 2 suitable rock planets for the construction of the solar gathering, and then we're just going to put this on the small gas giant. Could put it on the huge gas giant, whatever. I'm not picky. 3 ships without orders. What do we got? The ice colony. Right. That's rock. Oh, yeah, right. There was a nice planet here, isn't there? Yeah. So we'll send it to go colonize that, I guess. Seems like the right thing to do. In the meantime, we're going to set up more research compounds, since there doesn't appear to be anybody in the back region here of this cluster. We can get away pretty much scot-free with leaving a bunch of undefended research centers. I mean, the problem, like, going down here is, you know, there's gotta be somebody. I'm not in the biggest sector alone. Christ, I hope not. I'd have to rush stellar manipulation then. 1 ship without orders. Oop, the scout, right. The Hulafax system. Alright, get to it. Alright. Soundtrack's nice. Alright. So let's throw down a research compound. Yeah, I'm pretty confident in saying there's nobody back here. I would have found them by now. Alright. The Arclight system. Okay. There's still one more connection we haven't found here, so... A huge rock, 2 suns, I like it. Okay. We'll consider it. Could be another point to do some resource gathering. At any rate, speaking of resource gathering, get to it. Alright. 2 ships without orders. What do we got? The scout needs orders. Okay, next. The rock colony. Swear it looks like an ice planet. I'm sorry. I know I should check, but it really does look like an ice planet. Come on. Oh, well. There. I don't really want to go any farther with the scout than I have already, because, simply put, it's pretty much running out of supplies as we speak, so... I'm just seeing what's behind those systems there. Hey, we've reached max medium hull construction. Perfect. Now, we're gonna need some other stuff. Some auxiliary stuff. In particular, we're going to rush up some space yards. Space yards is a very important tech. Oops, 3 ships out orders. Right. Gas colony, you're heading for Ragotha. Go. Okay. And Rock Colony, you're also heading for Ragotha? Go. Ship without orders. Right, our scout. Aha. We'll have them go through that warp point, see what's on the other side, and then head back to Holofax and head back to resupply and stuff. It's just getting way too low for me to go any farther. I don't want it to get stranded. If I can avoid it. Battle beginning. Well, we have an enemy. I can't do anything. The scout will just run. Yeah, there we are. That's fine. Okay, so I didn't expect that. We aren't at war with them. The interesting thing about Space Empire is that you can actually attack people and engage in combat without being at war. It's not required. Well, you know what? That's fine. Just go back and resupply. So, yeah, now we have an empire added to that. Also, importantly, somewhere in here, maybe in simulated combat, I guess. There's a way to have a look at, there we are. What is it carrying? It's running Contra-Terran engines, level 7 Mason blasters. A couple antimatter torpedoes, level 5. Like I said, we are hugely advanced on the weapons front. Level 9 armor. It's not even running shielding yet. It's definitely an older model for the AI. The date this design was created. I assume it just the date that I found it. Because I doubt this design was created literally this turn. A bomblet missile. Air destroy fighters and seekers. Interesting. Point defense weaponry. Ah, okay. It's got a self-destruct device. Watch out for that. But otherwise, looks okay. We got a scan of it. It's not terrible. So we have a Morco. Interesting. Well, we need to create a ship capable of fighting it. And then some. Obviously, due to our significantly advanced weaponry technology. Ooh, there's battle. There was indeed battle there. Alright. We need to create a practical warship. Because I knew we'd sooner or later run into people. And undoubtedly they're going to start giving me treaties that I'm not going to agree to. And it's all going to go to hell fast. No communication so far. Good. Actually, we might not be able to communicate if we're not in scanner range. We don't have each other's comm frequencies. Level 16 space yards. Good. Keep going. I'm going to need it built up as quickly as possible. Also, do we have weapon mounts? We should have weapon mounts somewhere around here as a technology. Trying to find it, though. Good luck. That's the problem with this sometimes. Weapon technology. Would weapon mounts be on here? Applied sciences. All. I'm really having trouble. It should be somewhere around here. I keep looking at weapon platform. Not what I'm looking for. Weapon mount. Start at the top. Weapon mount. Weapon platform is not what I'm looking for. I have to be blind, right? Like, I am just blind and cannot find this technology. I have to assume that's my problem here. That's the only thing I can think of right now. That would be my problem. I'm pretty certain I have everything I need to get weapon mount technology. Pretty freaking confident. I don't know. It's not weapon platforms. Weapon mount. Can I not just, like, Control F? That would be awesome. Oh. Okay, weapon technology. We're gonna go through this section by section. Theoretical sciences. Nope. Cultural advancement. Nope. Alright, so it's in this section somewhere. Weapon mounts, thank God. I'm not crazy. It's by computers, gotta remember that. Should probably only take 5% at most, if that. Yeah, no, 1%. We have to divert 1% for the purposes of that, which is fine. Like I said, we're gonna go for, I don't know, level 20 space yards. Sounds about right. I'm alright with that. Level 20. Sounds good. It's reasonable. Alright. Soon we'll be ready to create practical ships that we can actually use. Good. Level 19 space yards. Good. We have weapon mounts. Withdraw all that. And pump everything we have into ship weapon mounts. Which is going to be single-handedly the technology that drives us into complete and total domination. If we max, it should be like level 10 or 11, I think. There's not much more we can do anyway. We're approaching our maximum gathering rate, as is. So, I'm just going to hold on for a bit. We need to start developing the resource gathering planets, if we are to continue. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, we overshot pretty far. Weapon mounts are pretty cheap to develop, so that's great. If the only thing left to develop is the massive mount, probably not for a while. We don't need... I mean, you have to have, I think, either battleships or dreadnoughts to fit those. I'm far more interested in getting space yards increased. Should be the last turn of developing space yards. Then, we'll be prepared to develop a practical cruiser. Okay. Trying to remember, like, what's the max level of space yards? I know it's not 99. Let's see. This will be a custom one. Solar Harvester. Okay. Begin construction of solar generations. We've gone over the math. This is going to produce, you know, roughly, what, 100,000 units of power just from that planet alone, and then tack on another 15,000 from that. Smells great. Level 22 space yards is good. For now. Definitely good. Alright, now I just need to think what next to develop. I should probably hit sensors up. Yeah, sensors are under leveled right now. We need them. Oops, I forgot to start the construction of the new space yard. In the new homeworld. It's going to be important. That way we can actually, you know, do things. Alright, this will be... no, whoops. Solar Harvester. This will simply be the resupply base of the system. Any communications? Nope. Yeah, I guess I got out of there pretty quick. I don't want to make any real contact right now, because the AI knows how much military power you have, and they don't... the AI knows it can kick my shit in. It's not going to give me anything I want. They're going to make massive, atrocious demands of me. Alright. Let's develop level 22 shipyard. Alright. So, sensor technology. Good. We're almost done with basic sensors. I think those stop at level 20. Either way, good enough. We can now see pretty much the whole system. based on that. What else do we need? Last call for things. Shield tech. Yeah, shields. Next turn we develop the practical cruiser and actually construct it, hopefully. Can't wait to see what our new construction rate is with these level 22 shipyards. And we now actually have almost decent space-based shipyards. Good. Level 29 shields. That's what I like to see. Shield regenerator is getting better as well. I do want a decent shield regenerator. So, let's create a new light cruiser. It's nice and cheap. Alright, large mount. Certain guns can use mounts, others cannot. The Mezzan Blaster is the particular reason. This is why I chose the Mezzan Blaster over the anti-proton beam. 130. Oops. 130, 325. It does mean that the weapon takes up 50% more space, but boo frickety hoo. It now has as much firing power as a Death Star. That's how far we've come, by the way. That's right, we now actually have a cruiser, light cruiser, capable of the same firepower as a fucking Death Star, the prototype we had. And actually even more with these combat sensors improvements. And basic sensors. 19 squares, yeah. Can see far with that. Now, we probably, unfortunately, are not getting away with, anything. No shield regeneration. Or armor. The problem is, armor is 30 kilotons, so it has to compare to the shield generator. And it's 1/3 as strong as our shield generators. It's nowhere near worth it. The real advantage is that it converts damage incoming. Okay. I suppose... Well, we have... 10 left. Supply storage, probably. It seems like the wise thing to put. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. There we are. Set design type. An attack ship. Set design name. The Bukhara class light cruiser. Since we're getting into actual viable ships to build, this one's mostly reliant on shield tech. The enemy probably doesn't have phased weapons yet. In fact, we've seen some of their designs. So I'm pretty certain they don't have phased weapons at all. So regular shields should be fine. The risk of running regular shields is that phased weapons go directly through them. They're not as powerful, but they bypass shields. So who cares, really? Okay, so construction rate means this will be done in 0.2 turns. With a few more levels, we could actually pump these out every turn. Damn. Be done in 2 turns. Ready to pump those 2 out. Though, mind you, we're bleeding out resources at this point. Hopefully. We can hang on while the generators get up and running. That's why I've been hesitant to build a fleet. I overexpanded on research colonies, and I don't have any resources left over for maintenance. Which, understandably, is going to be a bit of a problem. Oh yeah, still developing a pile of shields, which is fine. It's not a bad thing to be doing. We'll just slow down on that for now. Instead, we're going to start developing some fighters. And be ready for those. Yeah, the scout, unfortunately, fallen so far behind. So, this is These are about ready. Come off the system. The first Bukhara class light cruiser is ready. Here it goes. And we already have an engagement target, so... Level 5, level 6, level 7. Damn. There's only 9 levels of fighters. Special. So, thanks to our sensors improvements, we can now just literally see the whole freaking system. Alright. Move here. Go. You've got a long journey ahead of you. It's going to be like 9 turns to get there. We could cut that down if we research improved engines. It's definitely something we need to consider. We're not going to need much more than... hell, 40% here. Then I can probably give another 40% to engines. And I really do want to keep developing shield technology, because it's not dead end yet. It's still pretty useful to keep upping that. Because, you know, the shield regenerator technology, once you ace that, it's amazing. You don't put much shields on your ship, in fact. You just put a bunch of shield regenerators on it. And suddenly, you know, you're regenerating 500 points a second. A couple phased shields, just to make sure they can't get through them. There we are. Level 5 and level 6 and ion engines. Overshot, that's fine. Now we can build the Contra-Terran engines, which are important. Probably don't need much more than 60% on those either. %, okay. So, fighters have been developed. Perfect. I feel like I need to keep developing space yards. And I really should. Like, my space yard tech, compared to my battle tech and my hull tech, is far behind. Like, I need to start being able to pump ships out quicker. Like, a lot quicker. Alright. Okay. Good. If I'm not mistaken, there will be a space yard someday here. That day is still a few days away. Alright, we've got the first solar generators coming up, but we're bleeding resources. So let's see, we're at 28,543. Is it still going up or down? Now we've got some solar generators coming up. I mean, we aren't building any more ships. I've taken the liberty of deciding not to do that. For good reason. 35, good, yeah, we're still good. As long as we aren't building mass quantities of ships. Level 5 and Contra-Terran engines, perfect. Perfect shot. Yeah, we'll give it 80%. Development of quantum engines is not terrible to have right now. I have 20% going somewhere else. Shields. The shield is good tech. But keep developing the space yards. I'm going to go for 30 space yards, I think. That should allow me to build probably cruisers in one turn. Give or take. More importantly, eventually it means that my whatchamahoots will become viable, like shipyard ships. Which is really what it's about. Because as you can see, travel times are kind of annoying. Level 5, jacketed photon engines, perfect. Not bad. We only need level 1 quantum engines. Anything beyond that's irrelevant to me. Everything else to the Space Yards program. I'm looking for about as much as I can get on that. These guys are still a ways out of Nulum. Like I said, I think these should do well. We could do a simulation just to make sure, but I'm pretty confident that we are significantly more powerful than they are. By a lot. Like, I'd say we could probably engage them 5-on-1. So, we'll see. We're level 25, and we developed the quantum engine. That's what I like to see. Good. Additional quantum engine levels will just let us store more supplies. It's not too concerning. There. So yeah, Space Yard project will hopefully come to an end soon. I think 30 might be the... Uh-oh, an unanswered political message. I don't like where this is going. Give me my communiques. Please ally yourself with us. They want me to share technology. Reply. You know, you can actually customize things really awesomely in this game, and I love it. As we've seen. Not only can you do all this, you can customize your own treaty. I can do counter-treaty proposal and set treaty elements. And, like, I can choose trade percentage, non-aggression, mutual defense, migration, treaties with others, etc., etc. It does keep going on, and on, and on, and on, and on, and on, and on. There. So we're not going to counter treaty, we're going to demandingly refuse. Like, we're coming for them and they know it. That thing's still be a while out of resupply. Poor thing. Should have sent it back sooner. Oh well. Let's do it. Player 8. Player 9. All turns. Okay. Quantum engines will get us 15 movement points. Yes. They're proposing yet another alliance. Alright. I mean, we're going to bust through this warp point. With everything we've got. Like, these ships are masterpiece. I assume they've probably acquired. Yeah. They compromised our Bukhara class light cruiser. Yeah. We've discovered a communication tap on our message. Our construction key locations have been stolen from the records department. Yeah, they're engaging in intelligence warfare against us, which is fine. I doubt they'll get much done right now. Man, our population in the homeworld's down to almost half. We're sending out way too many colony ships. Need time to recover, man. Alright. So, Space Yard's doing good. We're going to keep it up for a little while. Yeah, I'm not answering that political message. I'm breaking off diplomatic relations. Their request to share friggin' technology, even if it was 4 techs old? No. No. Not a damn chance. I know just how much more advanced I am than they are, because I spent the whole first bunch of our shit game. Just the whole damn time building nothing but research, and it's paid off. Because it took me forever. Ah, alright, so we've got the max level space yard now. Sweet! The facility, unfortunately, you know, it's going to be going on for a little while longer. I believe another 10 levels of it. Either way, it's irrelevant. So at this point, we can develop a viable space yard ship. Which, again, we're probably going to use the light cruiser model for. Because it's about the right size for it. At 675 tons. Because you can only have a single, whatchamahoots on it. Space yard on it. So this thing can build 3,000 minerals, organics, and radioactives per turn. It's not terrible. Also do a ton of repairs. And again, we'll just use a computer core to automate everything. There we are. I mean, I doubt the enemy has computer warfare yet. So this thing will be capable of moving 15 squares. Alright. And should probably stick sensors on it. And stick some cargo bays on it. And we're good. It's not going to be a combat ship, so I'm not too concerned. The cargo bays will allow it to carry stuff to actually build things. So, set design type. It is a space yard ship. Set design name. The Archangelisk Constructor class. Alright, we now have the Archangelisk Constructor class. Immediately started with that. Which will allow us to start building, like, the Bukhara and the Archangelisk Constructors in one turn. Easily, since this is a level 20 facility. Oh, whoops. 100% of our research points aren't spent. My bad. Alright, so we got fighters upped. That's what I like to see. Alright, so fighters are taken care of. What else do I need? What else do I need? That's a good question. I suppose actually just more shields. I'm looking to try and boost myself to be practically invulnerable here. And complete shield tech pretty quick. Alright. Actually research a bit of repair among other things. There are some techs that I should probably go at. I mean, I could definitely consider starting on stellar manipulation. It's not the worst idea. Anyway, I'm going to end today's episode here. It's already been long enough. Alrighty, we've got our first Bukhara class light cruisers entering Nulum soon. And we are going to be bringing up our Archangelisk Constructors, which I believe should be capable of pumping out one every 4 turns of another light cruiser class. Which is definitely not terrible. However, I think what I should develop is a light frigate, actually. Perhaps. I'm just thinking to myself, it's like, yeah, light carriers. Yeah, it might work. Anyway, that's going to be the end of today's episode. Thank you everybody for watching. As always, this has been your lovely host, Gilvin, signing off.